Hey everyone, and welcome back to Mechanicus II. So, now that we're done with the prologue, this is the proper start of the campaign. In case you missed the previous video, we are doing the Necron campaign, and this is basically the start of it. There's not much I can do here right now, other than, look at some of these units. We can look at some of the units we could get in the future. Not really. Yeah, just a vague preview of the report traits. Anyway, there's only one mission we can do, Fallen Kingdom. So that's what we'll be doing. Select a leader, eh? Okay, that implies there's going to be more than one leader in the future, which is good, of course. Variety is good. Okay, well, let's give it a shot then.
Enemies of the Necrons had indeed withered and retreated, as the Silent King foresaw. But new foes had arisen in their place. Among them was humanity, and the stain of this particular enemy had fallen upon Sankotep's world of Kivroth. The war to purge this lesser species could not yet begin, for our Lord was still without his throne.
This world, I cannot recall it. It is ours. Mine. So much change. Or perhaps my memory fails me. We must claim what is ours from this colonizing foe. Let the legions march forth.
Yeah, bro has been sleeping for too long. He has memory problems.
Your throne stands empty. The Eupatridae are to be awoken, and will attend upon you at the sepulchre regnant. But the royal tomb is unclaimed.
The sepulchre regnant. Yes. My command protocols flow from there. We must retake it. My vanguard, go. Prepare it for my arrival. Enthroned there, I shall conduct this war of reclamation.
Without delay, Pharaon.
Okay, at the start of the mission, you can choose up to 3 stratagems. Each of them gives you a bonus at the cost of increasing enemy vigilance during the mission. Be careful, at maximum vigilance, additional enemies will spawn in skirmishes. Okay, interesting, so vigilance meter right here. I see. Rewards. Dynastic Awakening, used to unlock technologies. And Eminence, used to upgrade your leaders. Living Metal, used to upgrade units. Okay, Dominate. +1 Dominion level locked for this mission. Yeah, Dominion is pretty important for Necrons. +5 Living Metal at the end of the mission. Okay, so resource. Unit recruitment capacity for this mission increased by 1. I kind of want to take Living Metal, you know, to get the strategic layer benefit. A long-term benefit, not just a bonus for this one single mission. So let's go for that then. We can pick more than one, but let's just go with the 1 for now. Can you pick 0? Yeah, you can. Yeah, let's just go with 1. Unit recruitment capacity increased by 1. Yeah, let's just go with more Living Metal. Unit selection. During this phase, you can select the units you want to recruit for the mission. Okay? Each unit card represents a squad of individual units you can recruit. The units available to you are those in your chosen lord's court and can be recruited at no cost. Okay? You always have access to a basic unit type, allowing you to fill out your roster even when options are limited. There's a limit on how many cannon fodder units you can recruit. Recruitment capacity. Each mission has a maximum recruitment capacity, which limits the number of units your leader can bring into the mission. You don't have to fill the capacity, but going in under strength will make the mission tougher. Okay. Right, so Necron warriors are ranged, but they are kind of slow. But let's grab, maybe 3 of them? What about Immortals? Gauss weapon. 10% chance to inflict +1 damage, plus 10% per Dominion level. So same thing that Necrons have. Okay, 1 armor. Okay, they have 1 armor, I see. Reanimation protocol, obviously. Gauss blaster. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's try. Oh, I can only get 1. And they take 2 capacity. Wait, and the flayed ones? Oh, the flayed ones take 3 capacity. Now, I do want to have at least 1. Yeah, I want to have at least 1 because they're melee. So let's go 1 flayed one, 2 Necron warriors, and 1 immortal. Yeah, this is the cost right here. Yeah, okay, let's try like that then. We'll see how that goes. It's literally the first mission of the campaign. How bad could it possibly be? But don't answer that. Be wary of vigilance. When the meter fully fills, additional enemy units will appear. Yeah, we already know that part.
The sepulchre remnant was undiscovered by the invaders, and Nevershah found it guarded by canoptic constructs vigilant since before the Great Sleep. 2 Doomstalkers barred the gate with their towering, living metal bodies. Alas, their protocols had deteriorated with the turning of the stars.
Stand aside in the name of the Pharaon Sankotep.
But the ancient sentinels did not respond. They adhered to their task of guarding the threshold, but their minds had failed during the Great Sleep, and they were utterly unresponsive.
These lowly constructs will bend to our will.
Okay, alright. How to deal with the reconstructs. Dismantle. Manually dismantle them, minimizing damage to their essential components. Demolish. Destroy the constructs with explosives, reducing the risk to the Royal Guard, but putting the constructs beyond further use. Re-educate. Attempt to compel the constructs to accept the command protocols that will force them to obey the Nevershah. Okay, we could try that. Manually dismantle. Minimizing the damage to their essential components. Okay, let's try to dismantle.
The loyal warriors of the Royal Guard took the constructs apart, and though the ancient Guardians could offer little resistance, the bursts of radiation from their exposed energy coils damaged several warriors. Nevertheless, the Royal Guard secured passage into the sepulchre remnant.
Okay. So this is what we got. Plus 10 living metal. Not sure what this is. Is this vigilance? Yeah, I think it is, because we started with 2. And the traits. At the end of its turn, suffers 1 damage that bypasses defense and armor. Okay, that's fine. We got plus 10 living metal. I'll take it. Alright. I think now we'll be fighting something. I assume.
The Royal Guard entered the sepulchre remnant to find that, like the constructs at the gate, many of the Necron warriors and constructs were still locked into their defensive duties and would not yield to the Vargard's authority.
They are of little consequence. I shall not permit them to impede the Royal Guard in our duties. Open fire.
With pleasure. Alright, kill all enemy units. Alright, first deploy. So. Yeah, our main guy is melee only.
The dynasty stands.
So I don't think I'll be YOLOing with him too much. Okay, so yeah, this is what we got. Played one. Okay, one on the left, one on the right. Yeah, I want to test these immortal dudes. For sure. So let's grab one here and here. And that's 4 out of 5 and 1 Necron warrior. Alright, that'll do. A warrior scholar steeped in the dynasty's oldest conquests. Aminek governs war with cold, calculated supremacy. Every conflict is but another equation to solve, and he's rarely without the answer. Okay. Aminek balance curve allows him a high level of adaptability to how he approaches each skirmish. His primary skill allows him to push up the minion faster than any other lord, while his resurrection orb can be used to return reanimating Necrons to play with greater efficiency. I see.
What wills the court?
Okay. Well then.
The battlefield changes.
I mean, we kind of already knew that
Constant.
from the prologue. So, Scarab Swarm. Well, we are in range of these guys. There isn't really any cover I can use at the moment. So we'll start blasting, maybe hug the wall a bit. Alright, well, let's start blasting. They're gonna blast me back, but it is what it is. That's a nice shot for damage. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna move in and attack me, that's fine. Oh, executed. Interesting. Alright.
Obedience.
Now, there's one on the right side. There are Necron warriors.
Ready.
Let's see. How about this immortal dude here? Yeah, let's go like this. Yeah, that's good. Yep, he'll shoot me back.
What wills the court?
No, I think I could charge. Okay, I could charge if I really wanted to. Not super convinced it's a great idea. The Master's Dominion. Yeah, we should probably pop this, actually. We should definitely pop this. Okay, let's pop that. There you go, +4 Dominion. And then... Oh, we don't have our charging skill that we had during the prologue. Okay. Once per skirmish and the reanimation protocols countdown of an allied unit. So 1 unit. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not close enough to attack that Necron. We'll just move kind of like this. Well, we got more Dominion. We'll need that. Yeah, I'm 1 tile too far away to attack that Necron warrior over there. I am close enough with this dude, though. Okay, I'll take it. We are irradiated from that event earlier. Okay. Yeah, some of this might get a bit annoying. Decent. Okay, 1 more swarm. Yeah, 3 damage. Okay. Well, let's just shoot the Scarab Swarm, I guess. Yeah, that's like minimum damage right there. A little bit unlucky. But okay. That one wasted its turn.
Battlefield changes, yet we
Okay,
must
so
be
yeah, this Necron warrior will go first. So I could kill it right now. My flayed one will probably go down regardless. So let's kill this Necron warrior. Now we have 3 Dominion.
ready.
So then... Okay, can't quite kill the one on the left. But maybe I can kill the Scarab Swarms on the right. I can obviously finish off this one. Yeah, my flayed one is at 1 HP. Okay, let's finish off this one. There you go, more Dominion. Now we have 1 more move and then they go. The Necron warrior will go.
All paths lead to
So-
inevitable victory.
Yeah, I feel like somebody will go down here. No matter what. I suspect that's gonna happen. So I could shoot that Necron warrior. Or I could start shooting the Scarab Swarms. Yeah, let's start shooting the Scarab Swarms. Okay, that's decent. Now the Necron warrior will go. Okay, he did not kill me.
To command.
I'm at 1 health, but he did not kill me. Okay.
The dynasty
So-
stands.
Okay, this one will be going next.
In readiness. The battlefield
Maybe I can
changes,
finish it off. I
yet
think I
we
can finish
must
it
be
off.
Constant.
I'm fairly certain that I can. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can. There you go, with one shot. Okay.
What wills the court?
Yeah, I got the 2 more dudes. Can they kill this other Scarab Swarm?
The dynasty stands.
Maybe, maybe not. No, they cannot.
In obedience.
They definitely cannot, no. 0 chance. Like, actually 0 chance. Shoot this fella. Okay, 4 damage, I'll take it.
The dynasty stands.
Yeah, I will do damage, but this will not be enough to kill it. Alright. We don't have this cleaving attack on our main guy. Okay, he attacked my hero. So we basically absorbed that with our defense. Okay, so let's kill them. Right, this is the resurrection cycle.
In readiness.
I want to blast this guy on the left because we actually have a chance to kill him here. In fact, if I move closer, I will definitely kill him. If it's less than half the distance. Okay. Now we have to finish him off, but that's alright. Okay. Yeah, let's finish him off, shall we?
All paths lead to
let's.
inevitable victory.
Before he can reanimate himself. Alright. Yeah, we got this.
Biotransference cost us everything, but I do not miss the unreliability of the flesh.
Okay, well, 1 more attack, and that's gonna be it. Think that's all of it?
Needed. We will purge the entire tomb of these flawed constructs. Our duty to the Pharaon is paramount.
Okay. So, what's this? Waypoint. You have reached a waypoint. Choose one of the following directives. Generate 10 Dominion. Restore 50% health to the leader. He didn't really take damage. Yeah, he's at full health. Sacrifice a unit to decrease vigilance. Okay, that's interesting. Which unit, though? Reanimate. Spend 5 living metal to resurrect a unit. Okay, no unit died. I'm kind of tempted to decrease vigilance, but let's actually generate some Dominion. More Dominion means more combat bonuses. Wait, I can't do more than 1, can I? No. Yeah, this would decrease vigilance, but let's just get Dominion. Alright.
The Sepulchre Regnant was a huge and complex structure, as befitted the majesty of Sankotep's dynasty. Protected by its defenders and numerous security measures. Negotiating the structure to reach the throne room was an onerous task.
The Sepulchre was built to defy invasion from lesser minds. Our knowledge of the measures taken will allow us to forge onto the throne room without delay.
Okay. The Path of the Void. Choose the route that passes through chambers emblazoned with the decorative star maps, illustrating the scale of the Necron's claims over the stars. Choose the route taken by supplicants to Sankotep's throne, surrounded by inscriptions exalting the Pharaoh's deeds to suitably humble those who would seek an audience. Choose the route flanked by statues of past pharaohs, war guards and other dynastic courtiers, forming a chronicle of Kivrod's rulers. Okay then. I mean, I have no idea what that's gonna mean in practice, but let's go Path of Veneration.
The many statues proved perfect sites for anti-intruder countermeasures, unleashing Gauss blasts from eye sockets and pharaonic regalia. Despite being forewarned about the measures, the Royal Guard had suffered much damage by the time they approached the throne room.
Okay, that sounds bad. Okay, -1 HP. Could have been worse. Okay, traits. +1 max damage. Nice. +1 vigilance, so we'll reach 4 now. Okay, could have been worse. We have 2 guys who are almost dead, though.
From the darkness of the Sepulchre Regnant came the scuttling of metallic claws. The madness of time had infected the constructs, degrading their base protocols and denying their loyal service.
Hold fast. These wayward constructs are the last of the defenders. Let them break themselves against us, and the Sepulchre shall be reclaimed.
Hold for 4 turns, okay. Technomancer, I see. Sounds not so good for us. Alright, we have a few different locations where we could deploy. Yeah, the 2 Immortals are at 1 HP each. They should still reanimate, but... yeah. Let's maybe not use them right now. Okay, let's maybe avoid using them. Wait, do I have to use them? No, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. Here you go. Warriors. I don't want to be too close to all that stuff. I don't like these scarab swarms too much.
In obedience.
Okay, well, I think that's gonna have to do. We're at 3 out of 5. Yeah, I need to deploy more. I'm gonna have to deploy the low health dudes. So let's get the ranged ones. But they will get 1 shot. Yeah, as soon as they get hit, they will get 1 shot. It is what it is. Yeah. So maybe I'll use them first. Oh yeah, and we have these traps here. So... not sure how exactly that's gonna work. Can I destroy them? Yeah, not exactly sure how that's gonna work. It seems I could destroy them. I'd rather kill the enemies, not gonna lie. Alright, let's shoot the Scarab Swarm. Good one. Yeah, this skirmish might get spicy. Now, we don't have to kill everything. We just have to hold out for a few turns, and that's it. But 4 turns is a lot, potentially. Alright, I think I'm just gonna use the other Immortal right away. Because there's a good chance he's gonna die. I could shoot that Necron warrior on the left. Okay, let's go with that. 4 damage, nice. We're also almost at 4 Dominion already, or 3. Yep, that's 1 currently in the reanimation cycle.
I command.
Right. Well, I can gain some Dominion right away. We do have the Resurrection Orb. How far can you move? Not as far as I'd like. I could YOLO this Scarab Swarm and kill it. I'm not super convinced it's a good idea. I'm still not sure whether I will get hit by this pillar. If I move, like, over here. Yeah, I think I will. Okay, if I step on these tiles, I assume it will hit me. But not on this one? Okay, I assume that's what this means. 2 of them are highlighted red. So we could go here. Oh yeah, right, I'll get hit by the drone, that's okay. Okay, we got it. Now, this flayed one will probably go down, but who knows, maybe not. Yeah, they have quite a few units.
Command.
We do have the Resurrection Orb, but I don't want to use it just yet. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. Okay, so... yeah, I need to be in melee range. I'm not going to be in melee range right now. We can take a shot. Okay, I could take a shot. I'm debating whether to shoot their main guy. Or just shoot the Scarab Swarm. There isn't really any cover I can use around here. I can just stand behind this wall to make line of sight tougher for them. So let's go with that. Okay, good one. Yeah, they have quite a few. Now we need to kill the Scarab Swarm. This might or might not actually kill them.
The dynasty stands.
Okay, this is my last move right now. As in, I can't move with anyone else at the moment.
Yet we must be constant.
I could use the orb, but I'm waiting for more than one guy to go down. And then use it. Of course we did 2 damage. Come on, man. Well, that's just annoying. Okay, I guess we'll use Master's Dominion. Okay. If the flayed one goes down, then we can use the orb. Okay, good. I think now we'll use the orb. More reinforcements. We still need to hold out for 3 turns.
Ready.
I guess worst case scenario, I can start running around. I'd rather not, but... Okay, let's move back a little. Oh, come on, man. Did it regenerate some health? I think it did, right? Alright. Okay, well, now it's down. But we're losing some health. Okay, this skirmish is rough.
The battlefield changes.
Yeah, it's
Yet
pretty
we
rough.
must be constant.
We are not having a good time. I could probably kill that Necron on the left. Obviously, I'll be kind of exposed. But yeah, I'm gonna shoot him. Okay, got it. Now, would be nice to finish him off. But yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen right now. Okay, it's almost time to use the orb.
All paths
I
lead
could still
to
wait.
inevitable victory.
Don't want to wait too long, but we could still wait in theory.
But I do not miss the
Because this one guy is about to drop, he's at 1 HP.
Ready to command. Readiness.
I think I'm just gonna back up a little bit. That seems reasonable. Because that's the main condition, our hero needs to survive. Everything else is technically expendable. Now, I might need everything else to actually complete this mission to begin with. But if we lose our hero, then we just lose the skirmish. And then we have to replay, I assume. Okay. Yeah, more reinforcements. Wait, that's not ours. Yeah, that's theirs. Okay, this mission is rough. And I still need to survive for 2 more rounds. And look at all these enemies. Yeah, look at all these enemies. Maybe you should have used the orb.
All paths.
Okay, yeah, now we have to use it. We actually have to use it now. There. Okay, alright. Now, I don't think this is gonna be that much good. Because this is just like on 1 unit. But... well, I need to do something. Some of the others will be up soon. But yeah, I don't know whether that will actually do me much good. Okay, let's not step on that red stuff. I have a feeling I might be cooked here. I might be cooked. They have a lot of units. And we don't have a whole lot. But we're halfway there. Yeah, they're gonna get like multiple moves in a row. Which is a problem. Okay, we get some reinforcements, but I don't exactly have a lot of them. I have 1 guy I can place. I don't think it's gonna do me that much good.
Command.
Yeah, I kind of dubbed it.
Ready.
This is rough. This is actually really rough. This was not a good spot to deploy to. Because now I can't move without getting hit. Yeah, now they get like what? 5, 6 moves in a row? They might just kill my main guy. We only have 1 turn remaining, so I just need to not lose my main guy for the next turn. But he's at 4 HP and 2 defense. Okay. Make that 0 defense. Man, this was really rough. I don't know how close we are to the end of this mission.
Battlefield changes.
Okay, alright. Well, if I move, I will take attack of opportunity, but I have to move. I think I actually have to move. Okay, I really have to move. Yeah. Well, he's still reanimating. 1 immortal left. Yeah, he can't do anything. If I move, I'll get killed, but I can't attack because I got stuff in my melee range. Okay, I actually won, but we lost a lot of units. It won't matter if this is the end of the mission. But that was rough. I mean, never not had it, obviously. It was all planned.
The throne room of the Sepulchre Regnant was in the Vargard's hands, ready to once more play host to the nobility of the Ukhensep dynasty. With the throne's recapture, the Pharaoh's commands would be carried across the world, rightful mandate accelerating the awakening of Kivroth's legions.
My Pharaon, it is done.
Call forth my patroni, my lords, my generals, the weapons in my hand. They shall pay obeisance to my throne as is my due. Kivroth shall march to my will, remembering its glory such as it was before we slumbered.
Well, there you go. That was actually the end of the mission. Nice. So, +1 Dynastic Awakening, +30 Living Metal. We did lose 5 units. We got 4 units in reanimation. So that was definitely not that great. I assume we can get them back. I don't know how this works yet. We're about to find out. I think backing up was a better move in that last skirmish, but eventually I would have been backed into a corner. You can manage and upgrade your leaders and units through the Lord's Chamber and the Dynastic Awakening panels. Make sure to visit them between the missions. Okay. We have 3 missions to choose from now. Okay. Lost Chambers. Here you can upgrade your lords using eminence, equip them with relics and command protocols, and enhance their personal cords of units using living metal. Any eminence spent on upgrades can be freely reassigned between missions. Oh, interesting. Freely reassigned. Relics and command protocols. With 2 matching symbols, this lord gains access to a powerful dynastic resonance skill. At the start of the campaign, each lord can be equipped with 1 relic and 1 command protocol. These are unique items that cannot be simultaneously equipped on multiple lords. Matching 1 or 2 symbols on both the equipped relic and command protocol unlocks a dynastic resonance, a powerful symbol-specific upgrade. Okay. I see. Interesting. So yeah, this guy is recovering. Eminence is used to upgrade your lord and unlock new units in their court. Early on, we can recommend focusing on unlocking units to support future missions. You can always swap unlocked upgrades between missions. Each lord has his own court of units that can be upgraded using living metal. These upgrades can be changed freely between missions. You will earn a fixed amount of living metal at the end of each mission. Unlock higher awakening tiers in each dynastic awakening panel to gain access to further lord upgrades and court units. When a unit in a lord's court is killed during a mission, it will not be available for use until it has been reanimated. You can spend living metal to reanimate such a unit immediately. Right, yes, so quite a few, obviously. I assume that would reanimate them immediately. Played one. Okay, some upgrades here for the future. Alright. So we got 5 dudes to choose from. Technically 4 right now. Void Blade, Staff of Light, Ranged, Swarm's Embrace. Restore 3 HP to an allied unit. Okay, I like that. I already like that, not gonna lie. 1 use per skirmish, cannot be dodged. 7 to 9 damage, Tachyon Arrow. Wow. Okay, that's definitely pretty good. Bypasses armor. Okay, alright. 15% chance to dodge attacks. Dodge can only trigger twice, then resets on this unit's next turn. Okay. Thunder's Verdict. Inflicts exposed on an enemy unit. Dominion level 3. Also inflict 1 to 3 damage on targets. I like this dude. Icon. Okay, Obesis. Heki, this was the healing guy. Okay, let's try this dude with the staff. So what else can we do here? Thunder, power, cord. Okay. Yeah, I assume I can also upgrade my units. So Immortals. They did say you can freely spend or freely unassign these points between missions. So, but this is living metal that I would be spending right now. Yeah, this part can be freely unassigned. Unassign all eminence. Increase this leader's skirmish deployment capacity by 1. +1 defense. Add immortals to this lord's court, each equipped with a Tesla carbine. Alright. Death mark. Let's maybe increase the deployment capacity by 1. Necron warriors gain +1 HP. Okay, let's increase deployment capacity. Can I do that? Can I not do that? Okay, wait, if I can unassign. Don't I have any? Okay, I guess not. Yeah, no, we have 0. I could unassign these, but I assume I lose units if I do that. So we have 30 living metal. I do want to buff something. We don't have to choose here. +1 HP, +1 movement. Necron warriors are kind of slow. Wait, immortals. They're also kind of slow. Dodge, HP, movement. Weakened. Attacks by this unit always inflict minimum damage. If an attack inflicts fixed damage, reduce that damage by 1 instead. Yeah, that's the debuff we can inflict. Okay. Cannot make more than 1 action per turn. Minus 50% movement. Ignores weakened, impeded. Oh, okay, hold on. Resilience. He will ignore those statuses if he's inflicted by them. I see. Movement, HP. Yeah, movement is pretty important for the Scarab Swarm because, you know, they're melee and all that. Okay, let's upgrade the Scarab Swarm. And I'm gonna get the movement. Yep. Okay. Yeah, and there is a Lord-specific upgrade. Interesting. So, resilience, movement, HP. Yeah, that's the Immortals, and that's the Death Mark. Yeah, I kind of wanted the movement. Movement is just so important. I think I'm gonna take movement. So once we assign these... Wait, I can take both? Wait, how does that work? Okay, that's kind of confusing. Oh yeah, no. This is when we take one. Yeah, now they're like grayed out. I thought for a second we can take both. But we can switch freely between them, that's nice. Yeah, okay, that's nice. So since we can switch freely between them, let's unlock this. And I'm gonna take movement. Yep. Alright. That's 20 left. Let's just try like this, it's fine. Yeah, okay, it's fine. So we have 3 missions to choose from. Vigilance meter. Let's see if there are any obvious differences between them. Okay, enemy units, rewards. 15 to 1. 15 to 1, okay. So wait, can I do anything with this 1 point right here? Oh yeah, the relics, almost forgot about that. So... Okay, how exactly did that work again? You need to match the symbols and shit. Command protocol... Relic. Okay. Unlock treasure of the Technomandrites. This unit's melee weapons have the heavy and bypasses armor traits. Right? Damage inflicted ignores target's armor. Deals mag damage if the bearer has not moved this turn. Nanoscarab Amulet. At the end of this unit's turn, it recovers 1 HP. Oh yeah, we can remove this anytime we want. Unlocks Stealth and Shadow Loom Periapt. Okay, let's go with the health regeneration. And... then what? So if I use this... Yeah, then we're matching the symbols, I see. +1 defense. And I will not get this defense if I pick something else. So I don't have to get it, but... yeah, defense is good. Remove all statuses, both positive and negative. Alright. Yeah, let's go with this. Sure. So we'll do this one, I guess. Wait, can I not choose a different leader here? Hold up, can I not choose a different leader? I can't click on this. Yeah, I want this guy specifically. Maybe from within the mission itself? Okay. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, these missions have different ones listed. Can I not switch this?
Of the Destroyer Creed are anathema to all non-deviant Necrons. Yet, Sankotep tolerated their nihilistic madness to use them as weapons and enforce his rule. Their master, Nihilarch Ukhensep, was of the Eupatridae, and would be necessary for the Destroyers to accept the Pharaoh's command.
am told Ukhensep's tomb has not yet been uncovered by the invaders. She slumbers still, and must be awoken. This task I grant to you, Vargard.
It shall be done, my Pharaon. The Nyalak's host are known to not cleave to the will of their superiors. The task is complex.
They will obey their Pharaon. But until such time as Ukhensep is by my side, the adherents to the Destroyer Creed may need more forceful persuasion to accept the authority of a Vargard. I trust that will not be a significant obstacle, Nefershah.
I know well the caprice of the Destroyers. They will be brought to heel.
Yeah, so I cannot actually switch this. Okay, well, before we go then, let's get something for this guy. So I might as well just remove these. So this guy has the tachyon arrow thing. That's one use per skirmish. But that's a shit ton of damage right there. Yeah, right here. And that's the +1 HP recovered. Okay. And let's buff these. We'll buff the Necron warriors. Let's do +1 movement. That's 15. Wraith. Okay. +1 movement, +1 HP. Yeah, I'm okay with all this. Alright, so let's do this. Yeah, so we already know all that.
I know.
Okay, so same as before, we can get more resources if I increase the vigilance meter. I kind of want more living metal. So let's go with that still. Okay, let's go with that. It's only +5, but... Okay, that's 1 unit upgrade, I guess. So... I guess this will do. Hold up. +3 capacity if I want a Necron warrior, or Necron warriors. Yeah, alright, sure. Okay, this is good. Let's go!
The forbidding entrance to Ukhensep's tomb was untouched by the invader, and indeed seemed untouched by any save time.
Open in the name of Vargard Nefershah, Hand of the Pharaon. It will not open. No great surprise. The Destroyers, in their madness, eschew the appropriate protocols. We must make our own way through.
Alright. Manipulate, demolish, bypass. Risky. Access the inner workings of the door. Ignore the doors entirely and create an opening elsewhere to gain entrance. Yeah, interesting approach. I guess whatever works. Let's do manipulate.
The door's circuitry was not complex by a cryptex standards, and the Vargard's force had the necessary skills to manipulate it into deactivating the locking mechanism.
Okay, well, we opened it. +1 vigilance. Automatically skips its next turn. Okay, stunned. That's not great, but alright.
The adherents to
It is what it is.
the Creed were already awake, though Ukhensep herself still slumbered. In the darkness of the tomb, they confronted the agents of the Vargard. The Destroyers gave no sign of deference to the Vargard's rightful commands. The emblematic pathways of their minds twisted, lost in waves of nihilistic madness.
If you intend to prove a point by sacrificing yourselves before accepting my authority, then such a gesture is no more than a waste of the materials of which you are constructed.
The destroyers were still unmoving, but hyperphase fields and Gauss coils whined with growing energy as the Royal Guard attained firing positions.
Such a tiresome game of power this is, when there is but one power on Kivaroth. To stand in the way of the Pharaoh's command is to beg for execution.
Alright. Let's go then. And maybe this time, if I get a chance to lower vigilance later, I will. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Nothing but their madness. If they choose to stand in our way, they shall be annihilated.
Kill all enemy units. Okay, destroyer. That's a pretty big weapon right there. He looks angry. Okay, and they got 4 Necron warriors, alright? What about this Wraith? Wait, what does this guy actually do? Dodge? Fly? Raid form? Requires Dominion level 2. Move forwards ignoring obstacles and inflicting damage on units passed through. I kind of like that. 2 times 2 damage. Bearer can still move after using. Okay, alright. Well, let's grab one of them on the left. Blade one. We can have one. Some Necron warriors. I'm a little bit worried about this big dude, but... yeah, we'll see. Okay, that's 3 out of 5. We could have 2 raids on the left. Okay, and the one flayed one. They do have a lot of ranged. Let's go 3 Necron warriors. Alright, I do have +1 movement on them. Command protocols are unique actions available to all units under a Lord's command. They cost nothing to use, but share a long cooldown across all Necron units. Each time a Necron unit's turn ends, the cooldown is reduced. Forged in Conquest and Little Elves, Amoka embodies the creed that authority is proven in battle. Right, melee damage dealer. Her court is composed of nothing but the most aggressive Necron units who are able to follow her deep into the enemy lines.
Bring me the foe.
Okay. With that said, we do have this Tachyon arrow, but it requires Dominion level 5. So we can't use it right away. So I don't know how much health this destroyer will have. How far can we move with the raids? Okay, pretty far. Not yet though, not yet. Okay, I'm not in range to shoot.
I ask only that the
Right now.
enemy is within my reach.
Okay, I'm not in range to shoot anything.
Let me give
So-
rein to our hatred.
I guess we'll just move here-ish. Okay, let's just go here. Make one of them move. Yep, the big guy. Alright. Yeah, this should be interesting. Let's see how much health he actually has, because this will show us his health. Okay, 12 and 1 defense. Yeah, he's a tanky boy. He's definitely a tanky boy. Yeah, the raids are also pretty tanky. I like these things. Wait, am I in range here? Yes. I guess we'll just move in then. Heck yeah, let's move in. Yeah, that was pretty nice damage right there. And they can do damage by moving through the targets. Not much, but still.
Seeking the foe.
Okay, I will have to kill this destroyer. One way or another. We can charge and then war side. I will be locked in melee combat if I do that, but it is an option.
I am the wrath.
I guess my best one.
The enemy is within my reach.
Yeah, we're familiar with that attack. Okay, alright. I guess that's what we're doing. Alright, let's do some damage. Give me 4. Or don't. Well, he's at 7 now. And we still have the flayed one. He can do some. Alright. Yeah, 1 damage. Alright. He does have 1 armor. That's like permanent damage reduction by 1. Okay. So, Wraith. Now, this Wraith is unfortunately out of range. We can use Wraith form now, but I don't think that will do me much good. Oh, okay, that's how it works. Wait. This is a skill? It's a movement action. Can I use both? Wait. I can't use both, can I? I assume not. Okay, no, I assume not. We can inflict damage on units we move through. Right, well, whatever I do, I'm just too far away right now. So let's go here. Well, you can use both. But that's not gonna do me much good. Okay, but now we could do that. I assume I can't end my move on top of a unit. But I don't know. Well, that's not gonna actually work right here anyway, but I have an idea. Okay, what if we go here, and then use Wraith form for this guy, and then kill this Necron warrior with 3 HP? Because this is only 1 damage. That should work. Alright, I will take attack of opportunity, but I have 1 defense, so that doesn't really matter. Yeah, so we did 1 damage to this Necron, and we killed this one. And I can technically still move, but I don't think I should. If I move, I'll take further damage. So let's just stay in his melee range. I'm okay with that. Okay, big guy is attacking my big guy.
I am the
Yeah, this dude needs to go. Obviously, he needs to go. And he's pretty tanky, unfortunately. And they still have a bunch of Necrons. Okay, now what I can do is go here. Use Raid form. Which will do damage and prevent him from reanimating, and then attack this other Necron warrior. Okay, I really like the Raid. That's a pretty fun and interesting unit. With quite a few tactical possibilities.
seeking the
Alright, I need to kill this big dude. No, sadly my other Necron warrior is too far away.
Them down.
It is what it is.
Bad.
I might not have enough damage on this turn. Yeah. But we can probably kill him before he gets another action. Yeah, my Necron has to be like 1 tile out of range here. He can't attack anything right now. Yeah. Okay, let's just back up. Okay, that guy's dead.
Be the foe.
So let's kill the destroyer. Yep. The raid's on slot. Yeah, charge in a straight line. Yeah, no, we don't need that. Now, if I use the war scythe, we might end up doing 2 damage. Maybe I don't need this. Okay, I actually kind of don't need this. Okay. And now we can hit him again. Nice. Okay, very nice. Now we just finish all the Necrons, which shouldn't be too hard. Okay, so go here. I can still use Raid form. And then attack again. I really like the Raids. That's a great unit. Obviously, downside is you have to be in melee range. So, wait, can I end my turn on top of a unit, or can I not do that? I want to test this to know for the future. Okay, it will work like this. Fair enough. That's still useful for movement. There you go. We dodged, because that's a thing on the raids as well. Alright. My Necron's too far away, but that's okay. Let's just keep this guy out of range.
Scythe them
Okay.
down.
And now we can finish them off. And now I can use raid form. Like this. Alright. And he's basically dead. Bye-bye.
I trust this needless waste has demonstrated our worthiness to enter the inner tomb. Continue and locate Ukhensep's sarcophagus chamber.
Victory. Okay, we will hit max vigilance after another +1 increase. Okay, restore health to leader, we don't need that. Generate 10 dominion. Yeah, sacrifice a unit to decrease vigilance. I assume this is a Necron warrior. Kind of looks that way. But maybe I'm fine. Okay, I might regret this, but let's just generate Dominion instead. It's actually pretty important because we need at least 2 to use the raid form. So we'll generate Dominion, it's fine. We haven't actually hit max vigilance yet.
To the inner part of the tomb formed a
Oh no, more traps.
traps. They were symbolic of the Destroyer's hatred of all life. But the material danger they posed was very real.
There is no need to incur further losses reaching Ukhensep. We will dismantle or avoid these countermeasures, and in doing so, remind the destroyers they stand below the throne of the Pharaon.
Okay then. So now we have to decide. Send the Royal Guard down the corridor full of spinning hyper-dense alloy blades. Passageway with thousands of logic puzzles inscribed on the floor, with the incorrect responses activating, anomalies. Thousands of pressure sensors on the floor which trigger wall-mounted weapons. Yeah, it's like bad and worse. Well, I have to pick one option. They all have traps. Let's go for the middle one.
The Royal Guard were well drilled in combat with exceptional battlefield agility and
I don't like that word, most.
unarmed. However,
Okay, 2 of them got -1 HP. Yeah, you know what, could have been worse. It was worse last time.
The destroyers are not alone in this region of the tomb. Its warrior phalanxes are also awakening. We cannot assume they remain unaffected by the destroyers' madness. Fight through them before they can demonstrate their wayward loyalties.
Okay, reach the destination. I see. Well, let's get the raid. Blade 1. Necron warrior. And another Necron warrior. And I guess that's it. So. Alright, we do have 2 Dominion this time. Which means we can use raid form right away. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, so I could still technically move, but there's no real need. We'll take damage from attack of opportunity. And this guy can't shoot while he's in my melee range. And he's getting the next turn, so now he will have to move. Otherwise, he literally cannot do anything. And when he moves, I get attack of opportunity. And now he's dead.
Give rein
Perfect.
to our hatred.
Okay, let's go after this other guy. Wait, is this a trap? No, I think like reinforcements will come through here. So raid form. Alright. So same with this dude. Once he moves, well, he will basically die. Now I can still move, but yeah, only one tile. Maybe I should. To be a little bit further away from that destroyer. Okay, he will... we dodged, nice. Yeah, these destroyers are nasty. Okay. Let's shoot him then. So there's no actual need to shoot the Necron warrior, because he will die as soon as he tries to move anyway. Yeah, 12 health on the destroyer, as well as 1 defense and 1 armor.
I obey.
They're nasty. Alright. You're in range. I want to do some damage to him before he regains his defense. Yeah, there's one more warrior there, but our raid can handle that on the next turn. The flayed one is melee. I guess he can kill this Necron warrior. He doesn't have anything better to do beyond that. And he attacks twice, which means he instantly kills the enemy while he's in reanimation. That's nice benefit of that. Alright, well, and my main guys too far away to do much. We need 5 Dominion level to use the Tachyon arrow. I hope we'll get a chance to use that at some point in this mission. That will be nice. We're not that far away from getting 5 Dominion level. Okay, so I feel like I want to kill the Necron first, but he's not actually going yet. Yeah. Let's attack the destroyer then. Seems reasonable.
I am the Wrath.
With the raid. Yep. So I can't use raid form on him because that moves 2 tiles. And this guy is 2 by 2. Just attack. I will still move slightly, like over here. Alright. Wait, if I use raid form, do I avoid attack of opportunity? Yeah, I assume I do. I don't actually want to use it right now, though. So yeah, the big guy is going next. I'm not gonna kill him this quickly, but we can still do some damage. Maybe now we attack the Necron warrior. Yeah, let's go after the Necron warrior now. Now our goal is to get here. Just something to keep in mind still. Yeah, he does have this like cleaving attack. This dude's friggin' nasty. If I can get 5, I could one-shot him.
Bring me the foe.
But I don't think I will get 5 this quickly. Maybe I will? Okay, wait, maybe I will get 5. So it's same story with this Necron warrior. He will have to move. So I can just leave him alone. We need 10 more. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that on this turn. But we'll kill the destroyer. No problem. Yeah, okay. That's good. There you go. Now we just need to finish him off, I guess.
I ask only that the enemy
Will this get auto-completed, or do we still have to move there and deal with the reinforcements? I guess we'll find out. Okay, it will not get auto-completed. Fair enough. Yeah, okay. They will get the reinforcements. Alright. Well, let's start moving then. Not yet, not yet. Let's actually attack them. This is the perfect way to do that. Actually, perfect way to do that. Man, the rate is so friggin' good. Have I mentioned that yet? Maybe like once or twice. Yeah, the other one can do... Okay, he's too far away to do that shit. Never mind then. And I'm too far away with the Necron warrior, unfortunately. I'm like 1 tile out of range from the looks of it.
Scythe them down.
Okay, a little unfor... Oh yeah, we can use... Wait. Yeah, we can use Tachyon Arrow right now. Now, that's one use per skirmish. But maybe I should? Per skirmish, not per mission. What the heck? Let's kill that Necron warrior. That was quite satisfying. Yeah, too far away here. I can shoot like the trap or something, but I have no need to do that. Let's not move any closer to that other group on the other side. You know what this game needs? Overwatch. Or something, I don't know. Hey, maybe that is a thing later on. It could be. Now, I might still want to take out this one Necron warrior. Yeah, before he can finish reanimating. Okay, keep moving. We still need to get to the exit. Okay, that one's down. Alright. So, well, I could take these guys out, but let's just move away from them. Yeah, they will keep getting reinforcements. Now they got the destroyers. I definitely need to get the heck out of here. But yeah, now we can use raid form to kill him and then move normally afterwards. Yep. Now, the objective says that just our hero needs to reach the destination. Doesn't say anything about my units.
Seeking the foe. I am the
I need to make some space here. Well, maybe not. Let's go. Oh, there's an obstacle here. Okay, well, we can still do this. And I think I can move out on the next turn. We should move away from that destroyer, because that shit's nasty. Definitely move away from him. And we can kill these warriors, but I assume more reinforcements will spawn. I don't want to deal with those if I don't have to. Okay. Well, I can attack them in melee, but there's that destroyer in the back. I think I'd rather just leave. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather just leave. I guess I could have used raid form right there. So if I go here... Yeah, I can go here now. Where's our main guy? Right here. Wait, what are you?
Bring me the foe.
Right here. Yeah, his path is being blocked slightly.
I obey.
No, I don't know whether the mission will finish instantly as soon as he moves, you know, to the exit zone. That's what I want to find out. Or we need to move everything here. Hopefully I don't have to move everything there.
Within my reach.
Okay, it will end instantly.
Had reached the threshold of Ukhensep's sarcophagus chamber.
Good to know for the future.
Royal Guard entered the chamber. Ukhensep's stasis crypt opened, and the Nihilach emerged.
Alright.
Who disturbs my rest? Such visions I had. Worlds laid barren, the earth scorched of life, the stars themselves dying at our hand. Now I awake into the foulness of a galaxy not yet dead.
Nihilach Ukhensep, the Royal Guard has come to summon you to the court of Sankotep, Master of Givroth.
We are to heed the word of a Vargard, the attack dog of the Pharaon, the most beloved pet fawning at the foot of his throne. We will not be summoned like underlings to grovel at court. You enter my tomb as intruders in a sovereign realm, not as emissaries to whom we owe deference.
Beyond Necrons in stasis had done little to temper Ukhensep's brutality or reinforce her proper loyalties. She advanced on the Royal Guard, clearly willing to destroy the Pharaon's emissaries to satisfy her pride as Nyarlath of Kivroth's destroyers.
Stay your wrath, Nyarlath. Kivroth is invaded. Interlopers infest our world.
Invaders, a rival dynasty, or some manner of alien filth.
Human. A new and verminous biological species, daring to seize our world as their own. Acknowledge your Pharaon's authority, attend to him, and eradicate this scourge from our world.
Repulsive. The very thought of such hateful, festering flesh. It must be scoured, severed, reduced to sterile dust. If my destroyers will have their rightful voice at Sankotep's court, and we may revel in the extermination of this teeming growth, then I deign to take my place beside the throne.
Well, I guess having a common enemy always works.
Thus did Ukhensep, last of the Eupatridae, affirm her allegiance. Sankotep's court was restored for war. Though even at this early juncture, Nevershah could barely conceal her misgivings at the state of her master's retinue.
Okay, mission rewards. Looking good. 0 units lost, so definitely better than last time. Assignments. Assignments are special events to which leaders can be deployed. The assigned leader will not be available for mission deployment for the duration of the assignment. Okay.
My Pharaon, I humbly submit to the court a matter that requires urgent attention.
Speak, Cryptid.
My divination of the heavens has revealed a new void ship entering Kivroth's orbital reaches. It matches neither the designs of our human enemy, nor those of our own kind.
You were right to bring this to court, Cryptid. We awoke into a galaxy full of enemies. These invasive species flock to our domain like circling carrion birds. Vagar! The presence of uninvited visitors to Kivroth is displeasing to me. I wish them banished from our sight. See to it.
Of course, my Pharaon. An orbital weapon of sufficient power, a formidable Gauss pylon array, is being excavated by human interlopers ignorant of what they have uncovered. My royal gun.
Okay, so intruder down. Reactivate an orbital weapons facility to shoot down the unknown spacecraft. I see. Well, now we can select somebody. Well, has to be one of these two guys. Alright, sure. I already spent some resources to upgrade the first one. His units, I mean, so let's send this guy, that's fine. Gained 2 eminence points. Right. Well, we have 35 living metal. However, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.